I first saw this movie when it premiered back in 1999 on the Sci-Fi channel. I was 6 years old. Now, 18 years later, I finally get a chance to see the movie. Monster! The 1999 movie from Sci-Fi. From the writer of Child's Play and the director of Child's Play 2 comes this fun throwback to 50s cinema. Welcome to day 9 of my Scare Show 3, the final day, titled One Last Scare. This is my final review. I'm gonna miss you guys. No, it's only for the Scare Show 3. I'll be back reviewing movies on a regular basis after this. The plot! Lloyd Reeves, played by M. Emmett Walsh of Critters fame, is a local movie legend starring in almost 10 films, revolving around some sort of monster that adapts with each passing sequel. But the town Lloyd is in is about to get a wake-up call from the monster itself. It's picking up the townsfolk one by one. Lloyd, now an older man, must turn to his son, Travis, to get the girl, fight the monster, and save the town. This is not as scary as I remember, but damn is it fun. First off, there is a twist that I am surprised is not in more 50s homages. It makes so much sense, even though it's preposterous. The characters are pretty good. They are likable. Even the trashy white boys pretending to be black characters have some genuinely funny moments. Now, for the longest time, me and my brother have been trying to remember what this creature looks like. He saw it a few years after me. The movie, that is. From what he gathered, it looked like an octopus of sorts. I remember more of a spider-like creature. I guess neither of us are wrong. However, the head was always sort of a blur. I'm happy with the design we get. For a long time, I was concerned the CGI wouldn't hold up. It's okay. It could pass for a video game effect, but it wasn't terrible. They pull a Jaws and don't show the monster too much until the end. But then it takes a 180 and turns into an effect show. For the gore, we get a severed cow head and minor bloodshed. It's not terribly gory, but apart from some red water and the previous score I mentioned, this could pass for PG-13. The musical score, this is the most apparent of the 50s homages in this movie. The throwback to 50s sci-fi score is really good, and the music isn't too bad either. A lot of 90s and early 2000s Sci-Fi Channel DTV creature movies would have been a blur without the advent of DVD. Unfortunately, there is not a DVD or VHS, I think, of this movie. At least not that I could find. For what this is, it's great. The plot and plot twists are really good. The characters and acting are passable at least, and pretty good at best. I have seen much worse CGI than the CGI in this movie, and the monster is cool looking. I love the 50s throwback music, and it's got some good spooky parts. I would call this movie nostalgic, but I didn't see it a whole bunch of times as a kid. Maybe like 2 or 3, but every time I did, I was engaged. The mystery of the monster is no longer a mystery. It belongs in a movie that is a fun time passer with good pacing. If I were to pick out anything, it'd be, I wish that there was more gore. But this can easily be forgiven because 50s movies didn't even have gore in them, really. With all this in mind, overall I give Monster, the 1999 Sci-Fi Channel original movie, a 4 out of 5. I've been waiting 17 years to see this movie. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below to leave comments and subscribe. And thank you for watching Scare Show 3.